Good morning students. This is your computer class. Today I am going to explain you lesson number 2, parts of computer. So students, you know, just like our body has different parts, computer also has different parts. These parts perform different functions. Let's see how many parts of computer have. So students, this is a monitor, okay? Now see, this is a keyboard, okay? And this is the mouse. And most important part of computer is CPU. It is also called brain of computer. So student, take out your book, open lesson number 2 and write down the date. What is the date today? 25 July 2020, and the quotation is we are one. So student, let's start the chapter. A computer system consists of 4 main parts. Can you identify them? Of course you can. What is this? Yes, this is CPU. And what is this? This is monitor. And this is not a real mouse, students. This is a mouse, computer mouse. And this is a keyboard. So you have to write down the spelling of CPU. CPU means Central Processing Unit. Okay. Then after that you write the spelling of mouse. M-O-U-S-E. Then monitor. M-O-N-I-T-O-R. Keyboard. K-E-Y-B-O-A-R-D. Parts of a computer system. So student, all these parts are connected together with wires. You can see, okay? Mouse is connected with CPU. This is a wire, okay? And keyboard is also connected with CPU, okay? This is also a wire. And this is a monitor. Monitor is also connected with CPU. So all these parts are connected together with wires to make a computer work. Okay? If they are not connected with wires, the computer does not work. Okay? These devices together make the computer system. These all parts make a computer system. First, this is a mouse. Mouse is a pointing device. You see on the screen here on the upper side, in the black portion, an arrow is blinking. This arrow is a pointing device. Mouse is a pointing device, okay? We can choose anything from this pointer, okay? If you want to choose the color, you see the color has been changed. So it has 2 buttons. Students, see, it has 2 buttons. This is the left button and this one is right button. And this is a scroll wheel. Use of a scroll wheel, you can see. Use this button, we can scroll our screen. See? Okay. So student, you can see how mouse can select or click, even draw on the monitor with a mouse. Let's see. We can anything draw with the help of mouse. Okay, mouse is also used for dragging or moving things on the computer. Let's see how. So student, you see how I drag the word from one place to another place. Okay. So student, our next part is keyboard. there are many keys on the keyboard. You see, there are so many keys. You can type alphabets. There are A, B, C, D. These are alphabets. And these are number keys. Okay, two set of numbers. This one and that one. Okay. Numbers and symbols. These are symbols. Okay. By pressing these keys. Whenever you press a key, the same character is typed and displayed on the monitor. See, if I press the key G, then G. Like I press G, it types G. Okay. The same character is typed and displayed on the monitor. The main keys are, students, the main keys on the keyboard are enter key. Okay. Number keys. Space bar key. It is the longest key of the keyboard. Student, you know why we use this key? It takes a space from one alphabet to another alphabet. We take place, okay? Like this. Delete key. By using this key, we delete any number or object. Alphabet keys. Okay. Backspace key. Yes. Okay, students. This is a delete key. We can delete anything. The keyboard given here does not show the keys. Name, can you identify the following keys in it? Students, you have to fill these keys yourself, okay? Ma'am is not giving the answer. You have to do yourself. Students, this is the main part of computer. It is also called brain of computer. This is CPU. CPU is also known as Central Processing Unit. It lies inside the system box. It is the brain of the computer. Just as the brain controls all the function of our body, the CPU controls the function of different parts of computer. The system box consists of on and off switch buttons, points for connecting all other devices through wires. Okay, DVD drive. Our next part is monitor. The monitor is like a television screen. You can see this looks like a television screen. It displays picture and words, displays alphabets, anything. Okay. You can watch cartoon and films on the monitor. You can use it to play computer games too. Students, more parts of a computer. Beside all these devices, there are many more devices that help a computer to perform a variety of tasks. Number one is speakers. You see, this is a speaker. Speakers are used to listen to the sound and music on a computer. Headphones. Headphones contain small speakers. Only the person who is wearing headphones can listen to the sound, music. Microphone. Microphone works like a mic. It is used to record sound into a computer. Microphone, speakers and headphones together form the sound system of computer. Okay student, let's see. Microphone, speakers and headphones. Next important part is printer. Printer is used to take out a printed copy of the work done on the computer. The copy of the printed work taken on a paper is called a printout or hard copy. Okay, student? From here, we inside the plain paper, and from this side, we have got the printed paper. This is a printer. Students, this is a scanner. A scanner is a device that copies picture or text from a document on the computer. If we place any picture, any document, any photograph, it is scanned, and this picture show in the screen. Web camera. The next part is web camera. It is a camera attached to a computer. It is used to take live images. Web camera is also called webcam. UPS. UPS is a short form of uninterrupted power supply. Student, I repeat my words. UPS is short form of uninterrupted power supply. It gives power backup to the computer. Student, if light is gone, it works for 2 or 3 hours, okay, without light, without electricity. It keeps the computer working at least for some time when the power supply is off. It helps you to save your work by keeping the computer on. Now students, these all are storage device, okay, storage device. If you wish to store your work and information permanently, what will you need? You will need a storage device to store your information. These devices are of many types: hard disk, external hard disk, CD, pen drive. Okay, these all are storage devices. We can store our documents in this. So students, I hope you have understood whatever I am explained you. Okay, learn this chapter and learn these terms.